Hello and welcome back to Miami Realty Rundown. I'm your host, Ideo, and
Carlos.
And today we are sitting with one of our preferred lenders, Dennis. We wanted to quickly go over one of your programs, which is very attractive. It says that you can buy a home with 1% down payment.
Yes.
Now, obviously, for someone or a buyer who doesn't have a 3% or 3.5%, this would be something that they would go for, right?
Right. It would help them greatly with their cash to close. So basically, if this is a conventional loan, so conventional loans, if you're a first-time home buyer, as you know, minimum is 3% down. So with this program, the lender will give you the other 2%. So you're still coming in with 3%, but then they're giving you 2% towards closing. So it kind of washes out. So in theory, you're only giving 1% down. So that'll help our new buyers, first-time home buyers, with closing costs and cash to close issues that they might have.
Okay.
That's great.
Are there any different requirements or nuances to getting them to apply for this program?
Not really. Credit, income is the only one. Income, there is an income limit, so you have to be at 80% of the AMI, which is about $75,000 a year annual for one borrower. So outside of that, no, the regular 620 and above.
Okay.
Okay. And I guess most people would want to know that they're coming in with 1%, right? That other 2% that you are providing as a assistance,
Right.
is there an interest rate that they're going to acquire, or is that just a gift?
Great question. That is a gift. It's completely free. You don't have to pay it back. It's not deferred. Nothing. It's completely.
It's not put in the back of the loan.
Nothing. It's free.
Okay. Well,
The only downside is that there is a max for that, and the max is $7,000.
Okay, but hey,
Okay.
still, it's
It's-
better than nothing, and it helps.
Exactly.
sure.
And it's free.
right.
It's
So,
free.
I mean, obviously, the purpose of us bringing Dennis over is to get, different noises.
Okay, let's go back to that last sentence.
This is live.
Yeah. So, where was I?
You were talking about the benefits of no.
So yes, so obviously the benefit of bringing Dennis over is to give you guys information on different programs that he has or that are available to you, so that you have
Options and-
options to so that you can finance or get into that house that you're looking to get into.
Right, because most people think that it's what I had said earlier, either 3% or 3.5%, and don't know there are other types of
Right.
programs that can help.
Right. And I'm here to eliminate excuses, guys. There's no excuses. You can't say you have no money. This one here is 1% down. We also have FHA 100, which you're required to give 3.5% down. But again, the lender will give you the 3.5%. So there's really no excuses why
Right.
you shouldn't buy.
Is the interest rate a little higher with these types of programs, or it's whatever the market is?
On the FHA one, it is slightly higher because they are giving you the money. On the conventional 1%, it is not. It's actually very advantageous because it's for first-time home buyers, so there are no what we call loan level adjustments. So the interest rate remains relatively low.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
So
good to
yeah,
know,
so
too.
for those of you that are holding off because of interest rates, again, there's still no excuse. There's different ways of you offsetting the interest rate, either by using these programs or just getting the interest rate now, and if it changes, you can always refi, do an FHA streamline if you have an FHA loan, which again it benefits you down the road.
Right, so a little tidbit, little hint, or a little tip for you guys. So you go with this FHA 100, right? Even if the interest rate's a little higher, let's say you're in the high sevens. Okay, well, the object or the goal is to obtain your home.
Yeah.
Say a year, 2 years down the road, interest rates are back down to 5.5. FHA has what they call an FHA streamline, which basically the way they see it is we already own the loan, so we're going to refinance you without checking your credit, without checking your income, nothing. Basically, as long as it benefits you, then they'll do the FHA streamline. There is a benefit to going from mid sevens or high sevens down to mid fives. So you do the FHA streamline, and you lower your interest rate.
You're
There you
saving a couple $100 a month.
Exactly.
Yeah. And you got into the house now while you could, because things change, right? So you can today and you want to wait till market changes or whatnot. Well, when it changes, you might not be able to,
Right.
because you don't know what the future holds. So if you can do it today, do it today, or as soon as you can. So, no. Yeah. So, I mean, I think it's a great program if you can take advantage of it.
Yeah, time is now, guys. It's the buyer's market now, right? We've
Definitely.
We've
It's
shifted
shifted.
big time since
Yeah.
the last episode that I was here. It's
Yes.
definitely a buyer's market now.
We were just on the phone now negotiating a contract for a listing that we have, and we're negotiating it. We have to work with that buyer because they hold for the most part they hold
Power.
power. Yes, leverage.
Yeah.
So now is the time. If you're gonna buy, now is the time to buy.
Correct.
Don't wait. So Dennis, thank you so much again
You're welcome. Thank you guys for having
for
me.
coming.
That was a pleasure.
Always comments, subscribe, and
Let us
continue to
know your
follow
thoughts.
us. Yes. Thank you.